Simona is a photographer from Sicily, and she will be presenting the physical spaces as a platform.
Yeah.
So they do these kind of street exhibitions, large scale photo exhibitions on houses. And so she will be talking
Yeah.
about
I'm going to
what,
explain my process and how.
yeah, cool.
So yeah, let me introduce me. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry, apologies for my English. I'm not English native. I'm a Sicilian, and I used to live in London a long time ago. I'm not practiced that enough now about English language, but I'm learning every day. Recently, I spent time with yours, and I'm thinking in English actually, and that's good. So thank you for inviting me, and I follow my notes to be clear. So it was an incredible opportunity for me, first of all, because it's the first time I'm speaking loud about my work and my visual creation in general, right? And Kate, I met Kate last year, and we talked specifically about my work, photography action. I want to call this kind of process like that in Palermo, and so nothing. And I'm here, and I've talked about that. Before show you a presentation about this specific work, I want to explain you what put me there in this kind of action to choose to make an open air exhibition independent myself. So it was it is important now. I'm talking about that because it's about my condition. Like an artist, I'm working on my specific identity in a artistic culture society in general because I'm single mom. And I have a lot of problem to be, noticed or to be in line with with the audience or the culture society in my time. So a long time, this was a long time ago. Now I'm getting better with my confidence and with my self-understanding also about my position in society, like as a woman and as a single mother. And these acts take place in the 2012, and my daughter was really small, and this was particularly difficult for me that period because it was difficult to express myself and the society in general and my life, my condition life, very busy to be a mother. You can understand you don't have time to elaborate your creative process. Also, you don't have time to make your work as well. So the time passed, it was more and more difficult for me to get back my self-confidence. And so I was thinking just, okay, it's time to act. And it was beautiful for me to get back to my creation, my creative action. So let me take the screen share with a moment. Okay. So enjoy the visual at the moment because the picture talk themselves, and then we talk about how I did this process. Give me 1 second. Okay. It's okay for you if you put some light music on the background, you can relax with the image, okay? Yeah.
Forgetting that I switched my microphone off and I keep talking.
No. Let me get ready. I have 2 windows and a lot of windows. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Where are you? I lost the screen. Actually lost you. Yeah. Share. There's. Can you see it? Can you see the screen at the moment? It's like that? Okay. Wait for the music. talk about it. Okay. I don't know how can I put your video back. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's okay, yeah.
You're doing it.
Okay.
I've done it. I have full control of everyone.
Technology is new for me. You still have the screen share with you?
No, I switched it off.
Oh, okay.
It's okay?
No, because I want to stay with the last page.
Ah,
One.
sorry.
Talk about it.
Share again, yeah.
Okay. It's okay?
Yeah.
Can you see? So I saw now a spelling mistake here. Excess. Okay.
There's a few.
I'm really hard with myself. So yeah, this experience, it was a really, really great experience. It was so hard to decide what was good for me to get out of my house, actually, get out in the sea. So I'm really glad that you proposed me this argument, like a city as an exhibition space, and because Palermo is a specific city, was special for this kind of action. At that time, there are not that much street art or graffiti or intervention from artists in general in Palermo. It was like a blank paper for me. It was really interesting. Like you already saw in the presentation, Palermo is full of contradiction, and like you see on the text here, it's kind of state of abandon too, with kind of rumble, building, and also damage, and kind of I don't know, no well conservative, restoring, or no well clean. In the same time, I used to put this action of beauty, because it was like a gift for me to the city in this site, the specific site, like popular and no well-made neighborhood, or shop already closed, window damage. Maybe you already saw in the picture. Maybe I will show you something again. But for example, this is really lively, like you saw before, because it's a market on Sunday, a market like you see right now. But it's also, can you see the damage there on this corner? It's really dirty and really bad there. For me, in a kind of way, it was like a gift to get more beauty that place. This was the big one, the big size one. Or for example, here. And in the same time, you can see the beauty of architecture and the history architecture there on the left. It was restored, and then really close, something like a bombing from the Second War, like totally abandoned. And this is a really, really famous market called Vucceria in Palermo, really lively and suggestive, full of people. But this shop was already closed, and on the top there is a really famous restaurant, historical restaurant, closed as well. So I choose to specific place to act in with a photo. Okay, this shop, for example, is totally closed. There is still a lot of places like that in Palermo, and also other suggestive corner, like here close to the cathedral, the Central Cathedral, to make this a visual. Because my work was conceptual, but at the same time, it was important for me to find a good perspective to make it the documentary photo, the photo of the photo in the city. About the photo, about the shooting, that you see, the core of this shooting is about love as well. but not just love. It's like support, and it's like the important just to the hug, right? So this gesture for me, it was at that moment, at that time when I was kind of suffer loneliness as well, because I broke up with my daughter father. I was struggle with a lot of problem, like being a single mother and economics problem, and feel also the loneliness in this period. So my work is totally biography, autobiography, because I came out with a concept for making myself more connected with the reality that was living in my real life, and also connected with what is a good message for a global message to everyone, and to create a kind of beauty and satisfied picture photo in this sense for everyone, to everyone. For me, it was this sense of love, this sense of being connected, this sense of embrace, no? Like stay together, like supportive. And the process to make this shooting was asking to friend of mine, real couples. And yeah, I was like a voyeur inside the apartment. I came inside this small room, and how you say that there is no face, no identity from them, because Palermo is really small. We know each other in really, fast way, quick way. We can recognize, and we can know, it was you. I didn't want that people get distracted. So the concept of the gesture and the picture, this was important for me to don't make identity so clear. But for sure, there is one with tattoo, and people recognize her. But she was so happy about that. So, and choosing the walls and the city like an exhibition place, in my sense, it was also kind of act rebellion too. Rebellion in a way to be like I'm kind of disagree with the system of art in general. Not in general, because it's important visit a gallery and see the gallery how they're working, and have the possibility to see art in around. But the system of art to in sense of if you're been selling as well or not, or if the market in general, the art market decide and a kind of waves what is glamour in that moment or not. So like having a difficulty to be exposed as well. And it was so difficult for me taking this process, because it's so hard, so long. And that take your time to be for example, really societies, social life, be in every event, be able to stay with people, talking, and advertise yourself is correct. It's like sell yourself, your art, with a talk and speech, and this is kind of system in the galleries, the creator, etc., etc. And Palermo is so small, so Palermo sometimes is really rude with that, because it's like a small entourage, we can call like that, small entourage that make you in a difficult position. And it was difficult for me in that moment, that specific moment. So I wanted just to be free. And be free is a responsibility as well, because this operation cost me money. I pay myself with save money. It was really courage, because I needed money for other stuff, but I was so straight to my ideal goal. That was this one. And I saved money, and I spent like 300 euro to pay this print photo. Kate left me some question about this process. The photo are like advertisement, like the billboard picture for the advertisement. This paper called blue back. The blue back is like no photography quality image, but there is no problem because the image, you're going to watch the image really distant, so there is no details and it's not important. It's important to see the effect of the landscape with this big photo. I had a friend that helped me out. Like, you know, they were really big, and it was for me the first time, and I had just one photo for every, so one print for every photo. If something happened, it's really bad for me. So I got help with friend artists, a lot of artists, friend of mine, and they know about this operation. And they helped me out to post the picture on the wall, to have a look and stay aware if the police came here, because this was also illegal. I didn't ask permission to do that. I did that in the night, and it was really brave. It was really exciting, really thrilling, and yeah, it was really cool. Just once a police car got close, and two police guys there and asked me, "What are you doing?" Really bored. This is art. So it was like that with a big smile. Oh, good. And I left. So, okay, so big tolerance for that in Palermo. I don't know if another place. So it was cool. And about that, so about the projects, yeah. Sorry, let me check my. So yeah, this was the beginning for me to explore my issue about my photography. I'm working on knowledge of my identity in society, my identity for myself, for understanding a lot of point that I found myself really frustrated because difficult to get a position and a place to express, right? And I think that we are talking about that, and yeah, like make a mission in general with the community and women community in a different field. And I was starting first to myself, because I needed to learn that my voice has a value, that my art has a value, and it was for me like you know, the beginning of acting. And for this I want to right now I want to show you a second part of another action I did in Palermo. Let me take the page, because it's here, follow after posting in Palermo. This is the title. This other one is, yeah, ecco qua. The other one is it was more easy to do, but like you see, so the documentary is made from other friend. I had a photography friend help me out and followed me in this activity, most of the time in the night, so the quality sometimes is not that good. So this one is called Sisma at the cinema. Sisma is like an alter ego, it's like an alias. Sisma is a name and invented. I'm sorry, because I have to tell you, when I did the first posting there in Palermo, I did that totally anonymous. No name, no signature, no email, no advertisement, no ads to promoting myself, because I wanted to see what was the reaction around. And we're going to talk about that later. First, I want to present to you this other word, Sisma at the cinema, and I'm going to explain you why it's called that cinema. Allora, this is some photo of mine when I'm getting ready like a weird. Okay, this is a series of self-portrait. It's me in a different identity, different icons, we can say, because now I'm going to show you. You can see, no, like a double photo, because there is a double place to spot to post it. So if you see in the picture, did you see this structure in metal? Is a urban stuff around in Palermo. I don't know if you have it in your city, but this is a kind of billboard for the Cinema City program. You can see the poster of every movie in the different cinema, okay? So in August, normally the cinemas in Palermo are closed because it's so hot. We have an arena. And I choose to do that in August to be available to have my photo there for more time, because normally, you know, it's paper and the advertisement of cinema came and then it's going to cover. So I did that in August. Yeah, wait. Okay, this is still the backstage photo in Palermo here. And this is the character. So it was funny because I invented like a Spider-Man or the pin-up girl or, you know, other woman, another identity. Thank you. Thank you. So look at that, like the geisha. Oh, I don't know. So I was playing, I was even dressing up. Look at that. So, and yeah, and I was follow every my posters in the city later to see what happened with the people, like, I don't know, some comments or tell me something, or tell me no, because they didn't know it was me, but see if something happened. And I found someone take some poster from there. That was good for me. See, so someone was playing with the paper. So if you see in the picture, someone say, "What's it going to do in the cinema?" I don't understand. Like make a confusion about that. This was funny. You're getting a walk in Palermo actually with this picture. Okay, this is the last one. Let me get back with you. Okay. So yeah, and it was enjoyable. It's an enjoyable action, and also is important as an important means for me, and not just for me. I was thinking about this work. Almost 2 years before starting with posting in Palermo, then I found this idea like yeah, in a different level, because people don't expect that there is an exhibition. They think it's a kind of advertisement. They think it's a viral advertisement about, I don't know, maybe Calvin Klein, for example, because the underwear or something like that. And I heard this comment around. But most important is I heard a comment from people that I know. They didn't know it was me, the actor, and they told me like, "Oh wow, I like this action. It's like make more fresh air around, and I like the photo. Sure, I was looking for a good aesthetical image to capture the attention, like this white background, totally white." And I came from fashion photography. I studied fashion photography in Milan. That's why I also had this kind of, you know, cut and the style, and I like it. I'm not a documentary photographer, but also I documenting what happened with my photo there. And nothing. So some people was really curious to understand who was the artist, and I told you Palermo was kind of empty or public street art. But the interesting process that happened later, it was when I came out. When I came out to tell the others, so I'm the age, so they were really happy for that and surprised as well. How you can do it that, you small Simona, like I'm a woman, like I can do this strong work. I did because it's not necessary to be a man to do that. And I took a position to be independent of gallery and curator and blah blah blah. This is really nice because it's like Then I was invited to take a collective exhibition, the exhibition in the private space with this work. It was a little bit hard there because I was in the middle to keep going with my idea to use a city like a space exhibition, place exhibition, wall exhibition, open exhibition to everyone to produce a fine art photo. You know, I'm a photographer, I'm a professional photographer, and I'm trust the quality of fine art, the paper, and the process in general is important for photographer, and the exhibition too. So then I had to change a kind of language in that sense, because they really wanted me to expose that. Kate, tell me about the time, huh? Because I don't know.
You still have 10 minutes.
Okay.
But you also have some questions, so leave like 5 minutes for questions or 10 minutes.
Okay. Oh my God, I had more to say. That was really fast.
It's great. We're so happy.
Give me another hour, please.
We'll do an Instagram live too.
Okay. So it was interesting this kind of situation happened there, and I translate my art in a gallery situation, and I also sold a couple of picture. It was like, come on, so it was working. But then I kept going with my totally freedom and illegally action around. Also in London, I did once, but London really come, London really easy. London was like, okay, it's like put a stickers kind of, because it's full of this stuff. And so nothing. And I think there is the possibility to leave a lot of message from the world, to be autonomy. And it's possible to do it also not really expensive with other papers. This is my process, and I have a lot of, maybe later I'm going to put for you some link from other artists that they are making also feminist movement. Maybe now I'm going to put the link because we don't have time. And they are doing also a workshop for teenagers, because with a poster and sign outside, people going to get used to listen and see more, sensible message from visual art and concept in general. So I trust this way, and I think this way is really strong for the community in general. Okay. Let me see.
Wonderful, thank you. Do you want me to read out the questions?
Allora, a friend of mine, I would like more artists like Simona Scaduto around Palermo. Thank you, Manuela. And that friend of mine, I don't know question.
Wait. I have. So how did you choose the photo theme? Was this related somehow also to the society of like extreme sexualization of women by Italian men, or because it's
sorry, can you repeat again? How I can choose what?
The theme for the photos. How did you decide to put these couples?
That helped me, or the models?
Say again?
The team. You say the team.
Theme, like the subject of the photos. When you were deciding which.
Yeah, I understood. I said models. Yeah, the subject. Friends, they are friends. So what I have around, what I have really available to get, there were real friends, like couple, real couple. So now they're just one and still together. The other broke. But yeah, they were friends. From the friend that would help me with that.
But I mean, if you could have photographed nature, or there could have been some, like, how did you decide on the message also that
okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't know if you heard before. I've said I'm going to inside the house of this couple.
Yeah.
I told you, like a voyeur kind of. I gave them instruction for the pose. That's all, and then they hug each other. Yeah, I did different research, but it was a long process to decide what was important for me to expose or show outside. And it's like sintetizzare, non so come dire,
Oddio, era muto. To synthesize.
It's the concept close to my feeling, actually. It's like the feeling of love. And the text at the end is not just it's not like a description. It's like feeling put there. There are like a representation of what I was feeling in the city, this specific city, and myself inside of me with my point of view.
Okay, thank you. And then I had another one. Later on, everybody found out that it was you who did the postering. Did you get into any trouble ever with anybody?
Nothing, no trouble. No. It was really okay. And I took some piece of paper later, because sometimes this, it was totally damaged from vandalism. That was normal for me. I was laughing for that because I expect this. Also this action, probably, I don't know, like graffiti over, for example. And I did another intervention with a big piece, like a portion of this. You can see that on my website for another collective exhibition, but it was more interesting. The galleries place was a different stuff. You can see that in my website. So there are other story about it. That's all.
Somebody's asking what is the website. We've already shared all the links, but I'll find it.
Sorry, what is the question?
Somebody was asking what is the website.
Okay.
I will share it now.
And Elenuta asked me if your country could to put your work anywhere. Yes, if you are well hide, then you can move in the night. I did that in the night. Anywhere, it's illegal, actually. So be careful. So you have to be careful. Yeah, I'm not going to the church, for example, because I know it's not possible to keep my poster there, not just for the church. But yeah, not anywhere, but most of the places, yeah, possible. Yeah, like in Berlin.
Yeah. Well, last year when we met, when we were doing that exhibition, I was still, it took me a couple of days to make a decision. I was a little bit scared because the place we chose in the end, it was bordering a police station. We didn't use the wall of the police station, but the place was perfect. So it was like, okay, let's see, maybe we get an email or a phone call tomorrow with a big fine.
Did you do in the daylight or in the night? I don't remember.
No, we did daylight. We were just like, this is totally legal. We pretended like it was totally legal. I was scared the whole time, but
yeah. No, I can imagine. Yeah. So I want to say just one thing. So now I'm really active with a group of mine. It's Eglise. It's here in Palermo in an association that work with photography, and it's great. I'm sorry I ran with the time. And with Iole Carollo, the other part of Eglise, we are a group of 3 men and 2 women. We are running a new activity for women. It's a documentaria. At the moment, documentaria take place just to Instagram. Is a new board because it we want it to be a really huge and intense workshop with women. But at the moment, you know, with the corona pandemic, we got closed. And stay tuned on Instagram, Documentaria Lab. I'm going to put an information here if you want, and have a look just to stay together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simona.